Yo, you already know what it is. You're listening to The Urban Products. It's your boy DME.
It's your boy Cozy Rich.
And it's your girl Imani.
How's everybody doing?
Not too bad today. You know, just another day. Happy to be here. Happy to be with you guys. And yeah, that's it. What about you?
Yo, I've been dying. From Friday to yesterday, I was dying. I had a fever, and that was really it. I just had a fever. It broke yesterday. I called,
How are we now?
I'm fine.
Okay.
You think I would have pulled up here if I was sick? Nah. So I called Mama, and she brought me some Haitian tea with the ginger, the lemon. She had me mixing some babaku. Shit saved my life. But other than that, I'm chilling. Today is a little weird because my left nostril is it feels like there's no nose hairs in there. It feels like air is. It feels like air is just.
Man was about to tell me something serious,
yeah, I
bro.
thought you were about to just.
Nah, you know how your nose is stuffed. One of your nostrils usually be stuffed.
Okay.
It feels like this is just too. There's not enough mucus or hair. I just could feel the air just, and it feels weird.
Okay.
I think I've been blowing my nose too much.
Okay, heard.
Did that ever happen to y'all?
I mean, that's very descriptive.
Very descriptive.
I don't know.
Very
maybe
much so.
maybe that's happened to me, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm not that tuned in to know if I've done that. Or
But
not.
other than that, we good. I'm going to Cancun this weekend, so I'm just looking forward to that.
And bien.
Yeah, just trying to enjoy that sunny weather. So just counting down the days. How about you, Dev?
I'm doing good. You know me, always busy. Got mad shit going on. Work a full-time job. My days off. I'm here. So, hey, happy to kick it with y'all. You feel me? Got the testing lab tonight, which should be fun. Fourth event, I believe, at this point down in Brockton at the Sound Lab, teaming up with Museum TV to promote and showcase local talent. So, definitely tap into them if you want to learn more about it. But I am doing great. Another Tuesday, March 1st. You feel me? March 1st, creeping so quick to the summer. There's mad shit going on right now. There's mad shit in the world going on right now, actually. And we'll touch up on everything in a bit. But overall, happy to be here, guys. Happy to be here. And let's go ahead and tap into what's been going on. Starting off with shit happening overseas. Shit's hectic out here. I actually don't want to be the one to start this off. I would like to throw it off to whoever doing the topic.
Oh, you wanna do it or?
Oh, you were ready.
Oh, of course. I be working my corporate 9-to-5 job while I'm working. I be having CBS News on and whatnot, so I feel like I have a good understanding of what's going on.
Okay.
So for my people that don't keep up with the news and aren't as informed on what's going on a global stage, Russia, if you haven't found out by now, has invaded Ukraine, and by invaded I mean they have sent troops, military forces, into Ukraine to try to recapture Ukraine to make it a part of the Soviet Union, which fell down back in the 90s. But it's not really going too well for Russia because it's the 21st century. Let's back it up a little bit. The reason why Russia wants Ukraine is because Ukraine allows it access to East or Western Europe, as well as it allows it access to pipelines that they don't have to pay taxes for anymore. So if they were to get Ukraine, they save money, they expand territory, and they a sense of nationalism for Russia, more for Vladimir Putin. But NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, USA and European countries are against this simply because we can't let countries take over other countries in the 21st century. This ain't 1800 anymore. This ain't the 1900. This ain't World War I or World War II. So we're trying to limit death. We're trying to limit war. We're trying to limit the potential of nuclear bombs to go off, which Putin has actually told his forces to stand by and be ready. But what NATO has been doing is been giving them sanctions, which are, punishments like not allowing their citizens to use Apple Cash or Google Pay, for example. Not allowing them to trade with certain companies or countries, not allowing them to import and export certain goods, which is vital to some of their, vital to their economy. So the world is just basically trying to fuck Russia up financially to make sure they don't want to move forward, or, in my opinion, to rile up the citizens to rebel against Putin. But we'll see what happens. Ukraine's putting up a good fight. Russia's, last time I checked, was 40 miles away from the capital of Kiev. They get the capital, it's kind of a wrap, but we'll see what happens. Ukraine's putting up a fight. Countries all over the world are sending them anti plane missiles, tank missiles, shit like that. So Ukraine's locked and loaded. They got that nationalism, they got that pride. They doing their thing.
Crazy.
Yeah, they doing their
Locked and
thing,
loaded
and
is really
they got the support of the entire world. Really, it's really Ukraine and the world versus Russia at this point. So, yeah.
No, yeah. Darnell kind of gisted everything. My whole thing with this is just like, when we read like our history books and like you read up on what happened in the past, this is gonna be stuff that is gonna be in whatever history books for the next generation. So the fact that we're living in it like in real life, and you see in the videos and everything, and then you hear about people like black people overseas not being able to like go across borders or just go anywhere for refuge. It's just stuff like that. It's just like, wow, like the world actually is a shitty place. It's ghetto here. We're just here living it, unfortunately. And it sucks that Ukraine is in the position that they're in. No one chose to be in that position, but they're in that spot that they're in. And hopefully they can get out, and hopefully Russia just understands to just chill the fuck out. Like, it's not going to work. It didn't work before, so it's not going to work now.
Yeah, I've been hearing, obviously I've been hearing smoke from Russia for quite some time. And I knew they've been ready since, like, Trump was in office. I mean, it's a thing. Like, that's why the whole, like...
I knew they've been ready.
I'm not trying to make a joke out of it. I'm really not. Like, I know they've been ready, like, since the whole Trump and Putin situation. Like, that's why niggas really weren't fucking with Trump. Niggas weren't fucking with Trump for a very long time. But, like, at that moment, people, I can't even say niggas, people really weren't fucking with Trump for that whole situation. So we knew what they were capable of. And, I didn't know prior to the event happening if something was foreshadowing this. I just... was alerted as things were going on, and I was like, oh shit, like the rest of the world. And it was quite frightening seeing everything happening overseas and just knowing the potential of how that could affect even us, even though we're all the way over here. It's some scary shit going on, like the last couple wars that have been going on. I feel like the most major war that has affected us was the war in Afghanistan. And even that is like, I can't say that that's not major, but like it wasn't a world war, you know what I mean? Like other generations have experienced. So just the potential of what this could lead into, has some frightening thoughts for sure of what could happen. But let's just
fingers crossed.
Yeah, I feel like, I can't even hope for anything. You can pray for sure, but it's just a lot of scary things going on, and hopefully everybody makes it out on the other side.
I just hope that nigga Putin was capping when it came to the nukes. That's all I hope.
I don't think he is.
I hope he was capping when he said ready those shits.
I don't think he is.
Because when did they bomb Japan?
What here?
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Like, that's what, you see what those nukes did back then. Imagine what the nukes now could do. So like him mentioning that is kind of scary. So that's the one thing like I hope like doesn't happen no matter what. But everyone in Ukraine, I hope they are holding it down. I hope they're safe. I hope they find places to keep refuge. And if you are trying to leave, I hope you're able to get out safely. But I will say this. Stop sending black people to the back of the line if they're trying to leave. I've been seeing a lot of that. I wanted to ask Devin this.
Oh.
So your man's gay, right? I feel like he's back in his bag. Yes, that's your man's.
I didn't say anything.
He Donda 2. I don't think it's done. When will it be released on streaming platforms?
How am I supposed to tell
That's
you?
what I'm saying. Why'd you... What?
My question is for Devin. First of all, nobody respects me as DME for some reason. But I'm just saying.
Would you rather me call you?
I'm just fucking with you. But
I don't call him Rich.
What I was gonna say, I don't know when Donda 2 is coming out. Did I hear the illegal stream like everybody else?
I did.
You're damn right, fam. Like, yo, that Migos
That
track,
shit was crazy.
That shit was fire. Baby Keem, it's cool seeing Baby Keem pop up in all these spots. People are saying he's an industry plant. I don't know. I feel like, he was kind of talented, knew the right people, and just did what he had to do. But seeing him pop up with Kanye again, is dope. So definitely shout out to him. Migos, yo, killed that shit like I said before. That really just made me go back and reflect on how much all y'all slept on Culture 3 to this day. Yo, Culture 3 was one of the top albums that came out last year. So I don't know what type of time niggas were on, but that track definitely reminded me. I wish Takeoff was on that track, but it's alright.
I be seeing Migos doing a lot of tracks where it's just Offset and Quavo and no Takeoff. I'm surprised they're still on that wave. But how many of these songs do you think are gonna actually make it to the official album? Because I thought like a bunch of.
I think there's only 5 like out. If there's like officially 5
I got
songs
the whole.
out.
Someone sent me the whole album.
That might be from the live stream.
Nah.
Okay.
He didn't even complete all his songs on the live stream.
Okay, I have no idea. I didn't watch the live stream.
Yeah.
But and I definitely will be looking out for that. But airdrop that. But I was gonna say that if there's a whole tape, then I'll definitely go check it out. But what I saw officially out, like on Kanye's platform, that there were 5 songs out. So I don't know when the project could be coming out. Shit, I feel like with Donda 1, there was pressure with Drake's album coming right up against that. He was trying to drop at the same time as Drake. So now with him kind of moving on his own time, I feel like he just has mad freedom. So who knows when he'll drop this shit. I just hope it's soon, because you can't go on the type of promo run that you did, drop, the merch, the live stream, like all that shit, drop the 5 song, the stem player and all that shit, and not eventually come out with an album.
So if he only releases it on the stem player, like he said, are you getting it?
I'm not getting the stem player, no. Nigga, I'm from the generation of LimeWire.
Period.
What are you talking about?
Nah, because I know Kanye is your nigga, so it's just like,
bro, I haven't bought. Nigga, the last time I paid for music besides streaming platforms, like last time I paid for music are the vinyls you see on our show.
I was about to say that, yeah.
Like some of these vinyls are gifts, but like throughout the years I collected a lot of vinyls, and honestly I feel like that's my contribution, thank you, to the industry. So yeah. But on the internet, nigga, hey, we went from LimeWire, like I said. Niggas tried getting FrostWire, but
Facts.
You know what really ended the game? Once niggas learned how to convert shit from YouTube, it was a wrap.
Yep.
It was a wrap. You were getting any song that you needed for free
from YouTube.
Yeah.
Shit, even people found ways to get shit from SoundCloud to their shit. Like, yo, but once, like I said, the YouTube converter, it was a wrap. And if you don't know about that, you're a law-abiding citizen, and you should be proud of yourself. But the streets know. Facts. Or if you that Piff wave, yo, we've been through some times, nigga. Like, people think the mixtape era was crazy, but when you get in just the internet game, when music really started to pop off, niggas don't have the fucking Wayne freestyles we have, yo.
Nah, the mixtape era was crazy because Wayne was dropping a mixtape like every month.
Shit was different back then. You feel me?
I really don't know.
Y'all just doing shit on drill beats and think you're cool.
Is it bad? Has that kind of gotten tired of like the music now? Like it's so repetitive. Like, with the drill beats, everyone's trying to do drill.
I mean, it's hot, so I understand. It's like, it's hot, it's marketable. It's a East Coast thing. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Niggas normally hop on the New York wave. Fair to say, New York kind of been running the East Coast. So
it was Atlanta for a little bit.
Gonna do it.
It was Atlanta for a little bit.
Cause everything kind of is. I feel like subdivision of trap.
Yes.
And ATL just run trap overall. So of course ATL gonna fuck with it. That's why Migos and Quavo and Pop just sounded organic every single time. Anytime I heard Quavo on a drill beat, it was organic every single time.
He needed to be there.
Yeah, because it made sense. So that's how I see shit. If the New York's fucking with it, if the East Coast is bringing this shit back, then other people are going to follow on to that wave. It does get over tiring, though. Yeah, you know? Some people make it work. Like, I thought I was getting tired hearing the iconic sample flipped with the drill beat. Like, I was starting to get tired of that because I saw people doing that all again. But you got people like K Flock and B Love popping off shit like that, and you got people in the city popping off shit like that too. So if it's working, I guess do what you got to do, but it's gonna play out and you're gonna have to try something new at some point. But hopefully artists listening out there, once you get to that point, you have the next thing figured out, because you don't want to get left behind. That's my advice to y'all. But as you were saying, Rich.
I was just gonna comment. That nigga K Flock go crazy. K Flock and B Love definitely go crazy. Let's hope he gets out of jail soon. But
which one?
K Flock. I'm pretty sure B Love's out, but K Flock, I'm pretty sure
he got arrested.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got a murder charge on him.
Oh. Okay.
Go on.
16, you know.
He's 16? No, he's not.
17, 16.
K Flock is not 17 years
old. That
old.
nigga's young. That nigga is young, bro.
What's wrong with this generation?
He's 17?
One of those ages, bro.
Nah, we gotta look that up. We acting like we can't just look that up real quick. I don't even know if Google would be able to tell me, you know.
K Flock's real
Google
age.
Low key to Flock.
Nah, side note before we get into that, my nose, like right now, I feel like a whistle through my nose. That's how like open that bitch is.
He's 18. That's
told you.
18. He's
That's crazy.
Suspected of shooting and killing a 24-year-old man in Manhattan on December 16th. Okay.
Yup. That man going to jail.
What's wrong with you?
He gave us one great mixtape, though. I will say that.
It's not worth it.
I will say this though, like the drill rappers that do that drill shit, they actually live the life they rap about, and I can respect that.
That's why they get like so much love in their hoods. That's why I feel like their music videos be so lit, because like the niggas in the background screaming your lyrics. Like I feel that energy too. You feel me?
I feel it too.
Yeah, that's like when I see
From
everyone
afar.
out here in their music video doing the dances and shit. Facts. I'm peeping from the window.
You ain't gonna ever catch me.
I'm peeping from the window. Well, 4th of July when the shots go off, I'm like, oh, kids having fun out there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, thoughts and prayers. Hopefully everything work out on that side. But yeah, it's also crazy because I feel like the ones living the most dangerous lives feel like they have to keep up appearances, as if like your entrance into the game wasn't enough to like allow you to move away from that shit. And I know before you continue, I know that once you're involved in some shit, it's very hard to break away from it. Even with the just the power and influence of money makes it even that much harder, because now people feel like it's time to start paying them back favors. But I feel like once you get to a certain spot, you ain't gotta do all that extra shit. I feel like, if anything, the lifestyle and the people should keep you protected, because you're now an asset, you feel me? Instead of feeling like you gotta show love to the block every single time, you feel me? But go ahead, Rich, continue.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but when it comes to these drill rappers and then like K Flock, like out of nowhere just blowing up and shit, B Love out of nowhere just blowing up, I feel like it just puts a bigger target on their back, if anything, rather than would have them move away, because the way people blow up now is like overnight. Mm-hmm. So it's not like you're doing this over a course of years where you get to change up your personality, change up who you are as an individual. These niggas are rapping about their lives one day and then blowing up the next day. So I can't expect them to move a different way when they haven't been exposed to anything else. So I think once they do blow up, it's just the fact that they get a bigger target on their back because of their ops. Oh, this nigga's big now. This nigga's dissing us in songs now. A lot of people are hearing it now. We got to get this nigga. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So with that kind of logic, in my opinion, with the way these drill rappers are moving, especially if they are about the life they rap about, it's only a matter of time before shit like this happens, like what happened with K Flock and that 24-year-old. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I love the music, like you said. I'm gonna keep listening, watching from afar, because I don't live that life in any type of way. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Mm-hmm. I work a 9 to 5. I pay taxes. But I'm gonna listen to that drill music and rap along with the lyrics all day, every day, like I am living that life. So,
Facts. Hey, like I said, thoughts and prayers, and hopefully everybody gets to where they need to get to safely. That's all I want to say.
safely, yeah, definitely.
Facts.
Safe.
But all right, we can go ahead and
Have y'all
continue.
been y'all know that y'all knew Power, the new Power show with Tommy Force?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Have y'all like been watching it?
Yep.
Would y'all say it's boring
No,
so far?
I think it's gonna build up.
Like I said, I'm giving them 5 episodes.
So yes, Devin thinks it's been boring so far.
Nah, they just gotta set shit
Build-
I
up.
think they're building it up. Literally,
You know, with the
Nah,
introduce.
I'm-
they're
I mean-
setting the pieces.
No, I hear that. I
with
hear that. The
every
reason
episode.
why I asked this question was because I've been watching it with like my roommates, a bunch of other people, see comments online and shit. Like my roommates have said the shit's boring as fuck. I see online the shit's boring as fuck. Even with the action scenes that have been going on. And I personally think the show is fire.
Same.
I fuck with it hard body. But I just want to get your opinions and like what you guys thought of the show so far and where it might go.
I mean, I'm caught up. The show seems smooth so far. Like I'm seeing the I'm seeing what they. Are you caught up? I'm
I
not
am.
trying
No,
to
no,
spoil
no,
the
you're
shit
good,
like I
you're
did
good,
with
you're
the
good,
last
you're
time.
good.
You
No,
feel
I
me?
caught up
Like
over
she
the
let me go
weekend.
like 15 minutes.
I
And
did,
I
I
was
did,
like,
I
yo,
did.
watch it.
I
I'm
caught
like,
up,
that's
I
crazy.
caught
Yeah,
up.
bet. So, and now that you watch like book 2 finale, once that shit like crazy, and we'll get to that later. But
Wait,
honestly,
you just watched that?
no, you watched it, right?
She didn't watch it.
Okay. So Sumun. All right, so book 4. So with the Tommy show, right? I like what they're doing. They're setting characters up, like the whole relationship with Liliana and Tommy. I like what they're trying to do with that. Like honestly, Liliana could have been this minor ass character from the original Power, but I like that they're bringing characters
them
back.
back, yeah.
I'm trying to see if maybe 2-Bit will show up somewhere in this show because I feel like him and Tommy were still loyal at some point. And I see what they're trying to do with the divide of CBI. I see what they're trying to do. I'm gonna
like
see
it.
how Tommy flips that, but you know, I'm seeing what they're trying. I see them setting shit up. That's why I say after the fifth episode, it looked like shit might get crazy, and it's already starting to. You got you know Walter's son stepping up.
Vic.
Talk, yeah, you know, old man gonna fall out.
Yeah,
We'll
he
see
is.
what happens.
I just think shit's about to get spicy next episode because of the Serbians.
Oh yeah, and he did that
of
shit.
course.
And he did that
This
shit.
man just clipped 5 Serbians in a matter of 15 minutes at the end of the last episode.
And and shit like that let me know, okay, this is Tommy without Ghost.
Yeah,
he just
he
does.
just doesn't care.
Tommy would not have Ghost would not have let Tommy do that. So I was
Especially
just
all in
like,
one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So this is, you know, our way of learning to see what Tommy is gonna do and be like as a leader without, you know, Ghost. Cause him and Ghost were partners, but it was really Ghost running shit at the end of the day. Like maybe
the
Tommy
mastermind.
was running the
He was the
street shit.
mastermind,
Now this is all him. So it's interesting. Cause I feel like, you know, Tommy's smart as shit too with how he moves around. So, you know, we'll see what happens.
Tommy doesn't look at like Ghost would look at every single possible outcome.
Yeah,
Tommy
just
doesn't.
does
Yeah,
it.
Tommy doesn't move that way.
He
Like,
just kill you. I'm like, wow. I'm like, at some point I was like, yo, Tommy, you didn't have to kill them. I was like,
Yeah,
you really
the two
didn't have to
druggies.
kill them.
he's just- yeah.
Nah, he had to clip them. But like, I respect.
Nah, I feel you.
No, he had to clip him. Like, you know, Tommy is a no nonsense type of guy. He don't take shorts and he doesn't get intimidated or lets anyone punk him. So
Until Shorty gets
And I
clipped.
respect it though. Well, yeah, until
I
Shorty
think
gets
Shorty's gonna get clipped at some point.
No,
Gloria?
Yeah.
I think she's gonna play a part. I don't know what type of
she
part
gonna
yet.
get clipped.
I don't think she's gonna get clipped.
I think there's gonna be a crossover though between Tommy and Tariq's show, Power Book 2 and Force. Why? Because I'm just paying attention, real attention, because I'm into the show. Towards the end of the last episode, the Serbian woman, I forget her name, Tatiana, said, "Should we tell New York about you?" And Tariq is in New York, so if you know New York ends up finding about Tommy, it's gonna get back to Tariq. He gonna let Tommy know what's going on. We hearing about you in New York. I think they're making a crossover soon, but it's just my 2 cents. Been paying attention.
I mean, I'd like to see that. Because honestly, at the end of book 4, I'm gonna be like, okay, so what's next?
Right.
Are we getting book 3 season 2, or are we getting BMF? It's either book 3 or BMF. So I'm like, all right, which one are we getting? They haven't announced that yet. But
no, it's BMF. It's
might be
BMF. No,
BMF,
it's
yeah.
Raising Caning then BMF.
that's the schedule.
Yeah, that's how it was last year.
All right, word.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
because I want book 3 season 2. How they ended that shit season 1, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, like if you notice, like every time one of the shows stops,
No, I know.
the other one
Then
picks up the
yeah.
same day.
No, I'm hip. That's why I'm just trying to figure out the schedule. But
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
book 3's coming up next. I'm excited. But yeah, after that, I just wanted to talk about shit going on within the city. For people that don't know, we are a podcast that comes out of Massachusetts. And you know, we had our fair share of COVID for the past like 2 years and some change. They had like a little vaccine mandate that lasted like a good 2 months before they ended it.
Nah, bro, that shit was for a good like 5 months.
Nah, but like, I mean, when I say mandate, I mean like you weren't allowed in like spaces without a vaccine.
No, yeah.
Like since
a
October.
vaccination.
It's been like that since October.
I feel like it was like that for work, but like you couldn't work.
Nah,
Yeah.
I remember.
I'm talking about actually like going into.
Bro, I know.
something.
I'm saying the only reason I got the vaccine was because I was starting to like get pressed about being vaccinated every time I was in Boston. Like I went to Big Night Live one day and they were like, "Next week we're not letting you in if you don't have a vaccination card."
Oh,
So that was in October.
okay.
So that's why I'm saying like it's been a while.
Heard. Okay. Well, it's been longer. So yeah, we've had a vaccine mandate for the past few months.
Great.
Yeah, you weren't allowed in certain spots. You know, if you were working in certain fields, you weren't allowed to return unless you had a vaccination, or you'd probably be terminated if you decided not to do that. And you know, it's been big talks with the world. One of the biggest topics in entertainment is the whole Kyrie Irving situation. But with Massachusetts, right? They ended the mandate, at least in the city of Boston. I don't know about the rest of Massachusetts, but in the city of Boston, they ended the mandate maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, the earliest. And it just made me think, because I was like, wow, they threatened your jobs. They made you question your beliefs or go against your beliefs for this vaccine. And then once you know, everyone got what they had to do, the mandate was over. So now, if you haven't gotten this whole time, then you know you're good to keep on pushing. But it's just like the amount of pressure that the government puts on people to do what they want them to do. It's nerve-wracking, bro, just thinking that type of shit. Like that shit's crazy. Like I was at work when they ended the mandate, so like they had signs everywhere. They were ripping that shit off the second that it was announced, and I was like, wow. I remember somebody telling me that they were scared of how the vaccine would affect their possibility of becoming pregnant, but had to take the vaccine in order to keep her job. So now has the vaccine, so like now has to go through the possible troubles of whatever her worries were. And I was just like, that's kind of fucked. You feel me? And I don't know. It's like we were cool with people making their own decisions, but then they felt the need to make a lot of people choose one choice out of that decision. So I just really thought it was fucked how they went through that entire thing just to end the mandate right after, you know.
It's all about, to me, I mean, this conversation is all about your own personal beliefs and how you feel the government should play a part in your life. If you are a person that thinks the government should have a big say in your life, then you care. You probably agree with the vaccine mandate. If you are a person that likes to take life into your own hands and handle shit on your own, then probably saying fuck the mandates, or why are we doing this? I hear everything you're saying, Dev, and I personally agree. I'm just going to play devil's advocate here. At the time when the vaccine mandate was introduced, cases were spiking up. Transmission was going up. Like, COVID was running rampant again. And albeit, I feel like that happens every 3 months at this point. Every 3 to 4 months. Like, there's a lull, and then out of nowhere, it just booms up. Or there's this new variant.
But yes, I want to make this one point and then allow you to continue what you were saying. I was also at the peak of winter, bro, where flu season is at the most high. Like it just makes sense. So like, if they wouldn't have done something like that in the summer when the economy is at its peak, they did that in the peak of the winter when they can afford to do shit like that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do it at their most money making season. That's what I'm saying.
So you're saying they did it for a specific reason?
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying well, obviously the specific reason was to get everyone vaccinated, but like, I'm not saying that, what I'm saying with all this, I'm saying that it's fucked that before we were giving the people the choice to do what they want to do with their bodies or just whatever. The vaccine was available. Take it if you want, but we strongly recommend it. It turned from a recommendation to no, this is now mandatory.
Required, yeah.
And it's like, some people were cool just not moving in certain spaces that made you require that shit. But now it's like, oh, we're going to take away your way of living if you don't just do what these people want you to do. Like it's fun. I just think it's fucked. Like, I'm vaccinated. I went through the whole shit for, you know, my reasons. But like, so I was obviously in the clear. But I could just imagine being one of those people having all of my, you know, maybe scared beliefs and some shit. Now just like, okay, wow, this went from I had time to think about this, like I now have 2 weeks to make up my mind about this shit. You feel me? That's all I was saying in my own part.
Nah, I definitely feel that, and that pressure was put on people. Like I said, that pressure was put on me to get the vaccine just because I started realizing, like, yo, I can't enjoy my life.
Yep.
I can't do anything with my life. I can't go out.
Yep.
I can't be out and about. I can't do this. I can't do that. So let me go get this vaccine. But I really don't think, like, why do you think people are so against it?
Why do I think people are so against it?
Yeah.
Free will.
Like, just having the choice?
Yeah. Everyone, you know, wants to choose how they live their own lives.
Playing devil's advocate, you got to get vaccinated to go to school?
No, I know you need to get vaccinated to do everything now. Everything. Because
So
they
where's
made
your-
it mandatory.
No, I know, but like, where's your free? There's no free choice in that as well. So it's just like with
Well,
vaccination.
no, your free choice. Well, no, there's no free choice in that. It's because, like, okay, now I can't go to
You
school.
have to.
I
You
have to get
That's what
vaccinated.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, those vaccinations aren't. There's no free will involved with those vaccinations, as in the case with this apparently. Like, the vaccinations you need to go to school, you need those, or you're not getting accepted into any school unless you're being homeschooled.
I think you guys are saying the same thing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
You're both saying the same thing.
Yeah, I was like
You're
looking
both
at
saying
him
the
when
same
I
thing.
was like,
You're both saying the same thing.
All right, break it down for us then. You clearly understand what we're both
He's
saying.
saying
I also understand what she's saying. I'm like, yo, you're
you're
proving
both
my
saying
point.
the same thing. What he's saying is that it's just fucked up that their choice of being able to take a vaccine, whether I want to or whether I don't want to, was taken away from them once the mandate was taken. You're saying, yes, there's no free will of that. That's exactly what he's saying. You guys are saying the same thing. Because the choice was taken away from them, that is a problem for them.
Yeah, but
because if they
Yep,
when
go
they were
ahead.
given the choice ahead of time, it's like, oh, okay, like Devin said, you can think about it. I can do my research. I can do whatever. But if out of the blue, next day, everywhere I'm looking, especially if I live in Boston, it's telling me that I have to get the vaccine. Otherwise, I can't do shit. That's a problem. That's what he's talking about. You guys were saying the same thing in terms of the free will stuff. You don't have free will. You don't have a choice if they're just telling you that you have to take this vaccine. But
And when Rich asked, why might people not like the mandate? My answer was because of free will.
yeah, it's imposed on them.
So it's like, I don't like the vaccine mandate. Not me personally, but just like in general. Don't like the vaccine mandate because it takes away my free will.
Yeah.
No, I understand that.
That's
I understand both sides of the coin.
Yeah,
to
that's
be
all.
honest with you.
Yeah, that's all.
I get it.
But with that being said, vaccine mandate's over. But now on March 5th, the mask mandate will be over.
It's
Until
too
shit spikes.
soon.
I mean, a mask mandate is like
Too
both.
soon.
Okay, but
You got to
listen.
think about it. Like, it's over, but you can still wear masks if you want to.
No, of
No,
course.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
It's
just-
like the
You
mandate's
said
over.
it's too soon, but you can still wear your mask.
But listen, it's also March 5th. They're doing the same shit that they did last year.
What?
They lifted all guidelines in April last year. They're now doing the same thing this time around in March. So it's like they close us for the winter to have us open by the summer. like I said, the country is not. Now I feel like I'm just putting a bunch of conspiracy theories in there. Like, and that's not. It's just like
we here for that.
It is what it is.
That's what I'm seeing.
It is what it is.
It's just like, it's like they're not gonna close us in when our economy is at its peak, which is the summer. Everyone's making their most bread. Not if you're not making your most bread, you are spending your most bread in the summer. So, they're not gonna use those like months as a time to you need a vaccine mandate to be here, because they're not going to ignore all the potential money that they're going to make. You're not going to be like, oh, you need a mask to be here, because a lot of people are going to turn away from that shit. You can do that in the winter when people are probably in their cribs anyway, or maybe not going out, or just all the shit money. Businesses are normally slow in the winter, so you can do shit like that. But when shit is popping, when shit is thriving, yeah, vaccine mandates over here, mask mandates over here. Y'all are vaccinated anyway, so yeah, go ahead, spend money, go crazy. But best believe in September, October, we gonna knock on your doors again. Booster shot number 4, we out here. A new variant, new strain. We gonna make you spend more money on these tests. We gonna make you spend more shit during the slowest time of the year, to make y'all go crazy in the summer again and again and again. And that's just how all this shit's gonna pan out. We already 2 years strong in this shit.
Yeah, I think this shit's gonna end anytime soon.
I don't know. Nigga, I've been watching Dope Sick on Hulu. Great show, by the way.
Oh, you just got here?
No, I've been here, but I just never had time to watch it. I took the time to watch it. But it's probably, the show is about pharmaceutical companies and the Purdue Pharma, which created OxyContin, and just how it was able to duck and wave through all these steps that they should have taken to let people know that this was an addictive drug. And you just get to see the people becoming addicted to Oxy and the spread of all of it. And it's just crazy. And it's like, this was one company's way to fucking strategize a way to take the country's needs or people's needs and use it against them for a profit. We are now 2 years deep into this shit. That's the type of shit I've been seeing. You feel me? I mean, my unemployment checks came and went. I paid my bills, but that shit stimulated the economy. Stimulus check. You feel me? Shit.
Yeah, but I hear what you guys are saying about the economy and like them like wanting to keep us inside and shit. But like, from my perspective, like it just wouldn't make sense, because if we're inside, we're losing, like the country's losing money no matter how you put it. And I feel like
certain people are losing money.
The economy as a whole loses money when people aren't outside.
You couldn't find a COVID test anywhere in these streets. Trust me, only certain people weren't making money.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously the rich of the rich are always going to make money no matter what. But I'm just saying, like, the economy as a whole, like the entire United States, it wouldn't make sense for them to want to shut us down in order to shuffle that money to billionaires. It just wouldn't make sense to me. But I hear what you guys are saying. And I wholeheartedly believe that we are not going to get out of this within the next, like, 2 or 3 years. I feel like this shit's going to be... What am I? I just turned 25. Started this shit when I was 22. Fuck!
I feel like at this point it's just going to become one of those, like when you get your physical and you get like your yearly checkups.
COVID test. It's going to be, it's going to be a part of life.
It's just like people get like tetanus shots and like all that shit every year. It's just going to be one of those.
The thing is, until
the
like
yearly vaccine,
until other countries in the world, or like countries in Africa, for example, or like poor countries get vaccinated, this shit's never going away. Yeah. Because the variants are just going to pop up over and over and over again like they always do. Omicron, shit started in South Africa, ended up in America in what, 2 weeks? Delta, pretty sure that shit started in like Asia, ended up here in how long? 2 weeks. So you gotta eradicate that shit everywhere else, because I think we got a pretty good handle on it here, but gotta focus on other countries before we can move forward.
Yeah. And that's our update with COVID. I'll end it right after there. All right, let's go ahead and move on to new music. All right, so we got a couple of new drops. You feel me? They put this first on the list because they already know what type of time it is.
I wish my nose starting with.
You feel me? Transition. All right, so new music. We got Che Ecru dropped an EP that he had on SoundCloud.
Bro,
He dropped that EP like last year. I like some tracks off of that tape. But then he dropped the mixed and mastered version of it on streaming platforms this past weekend. And I was like, wow, this did not sound like this on SoundCloud. And I fuck with this version now, you feel me? So yeah, it's called Pain Pack 5. Got, I think, 8 songs on it. Dog, you know, it's some experimental R&B in there. My dog's nice. Go check it out. I feel like that's all I gotta say on it. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. But it's some dope music, and you know, put it on for a drive. I feel like y'all will enjoy it.
Nah, Devin has definitely put me on the Che Ecru over the years we've been doing this, and I can say I tuned into this EP. I didn't realize it was an EP because EP to me is like 3 to 4 songs.
Facts.
So this is
I wouldn't
like
call
a
this an album. I wouldn't call it an album.
I
That's
mean,
why.
to me, I thought it was an album, to be honest,
Same.
because it was 8 songs. I was like, all right, he's just doing a short album. But either way, I thought it was a great body of work. To me, my favorite song, first song on there, episode 2. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
But
I debuted that shit like months ago.
if you
back
trying to
here,
be,
bro,
if you trying to be in like,
that shit was fire.
this is what Che Ecru has taught me in my 1.5 years of listening to him.
Cambridge, Mass.
I don't know. I thought he was from Malden, Cambridge.
I think I went to school in Malden, but he
Oh.
told me he's from Cambridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what Che Ecru has taught me in my 1.5 years of listening to him.
Okay.
He is perfect for when you were trying to finesse a lady friend.
Not finesse. Bien.
Well, not, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? When you're trying to,
He gets it. Not finesse.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
not finesse.
Not finesse. Not
But you know what I
finesse,
mean.
But yeah.
When
You
you're
know
trying
what
to
I mean.
finagle.
Yes,
Finagle.
there
When
we
you're
go.
trying to have
There we go.
when you're trying to set the
like
vibe, like
finesse.
I will say this, when you trying to set the vibe with a shorty, like, yo, have some wine and some shit, like, yo, this nigga in the background, you know how many
does
times I got,
that.
who is this? Who is this? You feel me? Yo, let me tell you the album y'all need to play. Perfection. That's the one. That's the one for me.
Pre-rejection.
Oh, pre-rejection, my fault.
Facts. Now you
Pre-rejection.
excited. I get it. You excited.
Yo, that shit. Just listen to me.
What's your
I
favorite
wouldn't
song
lie
on
to
that
y'all.
one?
I wouldn't lie to y'all. Go listen to Che Ecru.
What's your favorite
Party
song
Pack
on that
5. Pre-rejection.
What's your favorite
Projection.
song on that one?
Oh, projection.
Yes.
Oh, ooh.
Oh boy. Right. Stupid.
I gotta pick one.
I don't know. List your favorites.
Just
You can list.
list
I'll
your
list my
favorites.
top
man.
3 in order.
Okay.
Provide,
Okay.
In the Night, and I gotta put Falling last.
What was the first one?
Provide,
Provide and second.
In the Night,
In the Night, third one.
Falling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a nice little vibe. That's a nice little. Don't wink at me. Why would you? Why would you wink at me?
Why not?
But
Shit.
yeah, it's a nice little vibe. I enjoyed this tape too. My favorite song is episode 2 as well. But then after that, Crush Me is fire. Crush Me is fire. And then if I have to say a third favorite, I would probably say Do It Again. Yeah, he got some dope vibes. He honestly does. What you're hearing in the background right now is actually episode 2. You know, it's the intro to the tape. This shit's fire. I remember I debuted it on the show like months ago when it dropped on SoundCloud. When I first heard it, it wasn't mixed, so everything sounded like kind of wonky, but it was still fire. When I tell you I heard the mixed and mastered version, and I was like,
This is it.
I'm not shutting up. I'm not. And I just want people to listen to this shit. Hold on, give me a second.
Is he signed?
No.
He's independent?
Yep. That shit's I don't know, that bass line is just.
Yo, No Guidance was
And he
sampled from him,
produces
right?
his own music, yes.
That nigga's rich.
And he was independent.
That nigga's rich.
They sampled that shit off of a SoundCloud song.
Bro, I
He
wanna
dropped
know-
everything on SoundCloud first.
I really want to know how much money he made off that shit, cause yo,
Wasn't he
that
nominated for
song
something?
that song
Yeah.
went platinum.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That song went platinum.
That shit went diamond. What are you talking about? That shit went diamond, my
Period.
nigga.
Bro, I need to Google how much does a person make from a diamond, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but he's listed as a songwriter on it. So, hey, shout out to him. You feel me? His full name. I was like, okay, look at the government. You better. You better.
Them royalty checks probably
shout out to
feel
the
hella
kid.
nice right now.
Facts. And shout out to him. He always shows love to us as well, too. Definitely shout out to him. I always say when he finally decides to leave the West Coast and come over, he already knows what to do. So we'll make sure to tap in and let y'all know when it's that time. You feel me? I'll probably be. I don't even know how long.
You won't know how to act.
Nah. Stop.
You won't know how to
You
act.
won't know how to act.
No. I was going to say, I don't even know how long that episode would be.
Oh, exactly. Proving our point.
Because I got conversations and questions.
This nigga said.
But I don't know. She made me. That just sounded crazy coming out of her. That's why I was like, "What?"
Good thing, though.
All right, but yeah, fire music. Like I said, tap in. After that, we got new music from Kodak. Kodak Black dropped an album called "Back for Everything." Is that what it's called?
Yes.
That wasn't
hey,
You didn't listen to it?
No.
No.
You didn't listen to it? Well,
not.
you know, the title is a reflection
Of how he feels.
of how he felt for this shit.
Of how
yo.
he feels.
So the album dropped this past Friday as well. Has 19 songs on it. Originally has 16 songs. There's 3 bonus tracks at the end.
Wait for the deluxe.
And yeah, if there's a deluxe that comes out,
It's gonna be at least 25.
Kodak normally doesn't drop deluxes, but if he drops deluxe, I'd be cool with that. This is his first album. I would say he dropped a couple mixtapes in between, but this is his first album since 2018. Dying to Live. That was his last album. He dropped 2 mixtapes in between. After Dying to Live, he went to jail. He went to prison for a little bit. And it wasn't until Trump released him back in pardoned him back in 2021. That's when he came back and dropped Haitian Boy Kodak on us as a mixtape. But now he is back with an album called Back for Everything. And yo, there's some bops on this. I think Kodak heard this podcast. I think Kodak heard this podcast. Specifically when I told my dog to enunciate his words. Because on the intro, let me know. This is me letting you know, bro.
You know how many people probably been telling him that, bro?
Enunciated this shit. And I felt like I was rapping in my car with my East Coast accent, word for word. And I was like, look at Kodak. I'm proud of you. But yeah, that was dope. I liked Smackers. That's a vibe on Everything's Dope. Sink My Ship, dope. Usain Boo. Take You Back. I Wish, Love and War, Super Gremlin. There's a couple of joints on
shit, bro?
this.
Yeah, I was about
There's a
to say
couple of
that.
joints on this. You know, the Kodak Bop. He definitely improved a lot since he came up into the scene, I believe, in 2015.
Yeah, it was 2015 because
So, yeah.
I first heard of him my freshman year in college.
No Flocking.
Yup.
Facts.
What was that mixtape? The black and white with gold on it?
Nah, that was the single.
No, it was a mixtape. It was-
I don't remember the mixtape. I just remember that single.
Talking about this one?
And that shit was...
Yeah,
that shit was
Institution,
sweet.
bro.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
That
Yeah.
shit was fire.
People were telling me about Kodak with Institution when I think my senior year in high school, but I didn't catch on until like I really got into No Flocking.
Yeah, when I got to Bridgewater is when niggas put me on the Kodak, and I was like, yo, this shit's fire. But ain't no way this thing gonna be around in 5 years. 7 years later, this man has made it.
And he's alive.
Yeah, he's alive. He's
Thank
made
God.
it. Like,
Facts. No, that's real shit.
yeah,
alive.
he's beat
Thank
cases.
God.
He's beat cases. He's beat jail time. Like, yo, he's doing his thing. I mean, I personally like this album. I'm not gonna say it's like the perfect album because 19 songs on there, and Kodak being Kodak, there's, in my opinion, there's gonna be some songs I didn't like, but for the most part, I would say 90% of this album is fire. As for Kodak though, I just love his what.
No, you're good. Keep going.
I love Kodak. Like this whole year, ever since Trump pardoned him, this man has been on a rampage. He's been putting out banger after banger after banger. And with this album, he's just solidified himself. And Kodak's here to stay, man. He's really here to stay. I just hope that he focuses on his Sniper Gang label and starts putting on his artists like Jackboy and shit. Cause them niggas is tough too, but I don't think he gives them enough love. But
I mean, you know, Kodak and Jackboy got beef.
But they're on the same label and they're boys.
They're not boys.
They should be.
They are not boys.
They should be.
Did you not hear Super Gremlin?
Sir.
That song is a diss track to Jackboy.
Was he not signed to Sniper Gang?
Yeah.
So it's my point.
No, facts. He was signed to Sniper Gang.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
He was Kodak's artist. Yes.
Yeah.
But it
And
doesn't
then
work
recently,
it's just not working
after
out.
Kodak came out,
I didn't realize Super Gremlin was about him.
they got beef now, bro. Like on site beef.
It's been like, I mean, you see, like
It's
for
sad,
me,
actually. It's
Jacko
sad.
and Kodak, like the last update I had with them was that like Kodak got out of jail and wasn't like promoting Jack Boy. He was just promoting himself more, and that was the beef they had. I didn't realize it was like that. Now it got worse.
Yeah, they're not cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
So did he drop him?
I mean, who knows? He either dropped him or he just did
Shelved
some other
him.
shit. I don't know. He out. You feel me?
Either
He
way,
switched
Kodak did his thing with the album. Check it out.
Facts. Pussy little bitch. Well, he was talking straight to him, bro. Switched up like a pussy little bitch. But yeah, go check that out. South
Switched
Florida.
up like a pussy little bitch.
He was
Yo, I'm
talking
about
to
to
him.
listen to the whole song now and be like, yo, he's coming at Jack Boy?
Yeah, well, I got you. I'm still connected,
You said that. Hold on. Let me put my headphones in.
bro. And it's like, and he created a hit with this. You feel me? At the same, it's like Drake's back to back, my nigga. You know how Meeks felt when he heard that shit in the club, my nigga.
My nigga, I'ma be your killer. Nobody gonna play with you when I'm with
Hold
you.
on. Hold up. Say you my nigga, I'm gonna be your killer. Oh, hold up. I just
Yes.
realized oh boy, hold up. I just realized.
Stupid, man.
Say you my nigga, I'ma be your killer. Nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any nigga like fuck this glitter. Skeet all dirt on bitches. I put it in for you, I spin for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gon' cross a nigga that rockin' with you? I got you lit in the city. I been multitasking, rapping and being
Alright,
a
nah,
daddy
you
to
got
my
that.
little
Keep
kids.
listening.
I
No,
been
you got
spinning
that.
on
We didn't even get to the hook.
spinning until
I know the
dance.
hook.
I do all the smack, you never step
But
ahead.
Kodak
None
needs
of
to
you
tell you.
killing. You doing a lot of capping. Watch when I catch, I'ma whack you in front of the witness. Damn, my nigga, you tripping.
We could have been superstars.
Remember we was jacking cars, but now it's not safe for you. You switch like a pussy little bitch. Then my nigga, you tripping.
We could've been superstars. Happy now, I'm reminiscing. Remember we was jacking cars.
You know how Jack Boy must feel now we were jacking cars. You know how must feel.
Is that where he got
up and that shit dropped, my nigga?
Yo, if he's in the club and listening.
It's like Meek when back to back dropped in the club, my nigga. Like it has to be the same feeling, bro.
It's a
It
bad
gotta be
hit.
the same feeling.
I was just
Really
listening
bad
to the
hit.
song, just enjoying it. I didn't really listen until now.
Exactly.
You're right. He got that.
Yeah, he
got
made
some
that shit.
shots.
He made a diss track a hit. I
Jesus.
like that type of energy.
That's
my
some
nigga.
Tupac shit. Hit him up.
Facts, but yeah, check that out. In terms of other new music,
was a slow
those
weekend.
were the only two I was really listening to. Kaylani
Yo.
dropped a single.
Conway dropped
Vaughn
something.
is dropping this weekend.
Vaughn is dropping this weekend, but Conway did drop as well. Go ahead, talk to me about it.
Oh no, I just was
Oh.
looking and I saw it and I was trying to let you guys know because I know you guys listen to him. So yeah,
I didn't get a
Appreciate
chance
that.
to check Conway
There
shit.
you go.
I was
Yeah,
dying this
Kanye
weekend.
dropped an album. I didn't listen to it yet. But he did drop it. So definitely go tap into that. G Nipsey and Millie's put out a record together. You feel me? Cambridge out here. The record is called Eurus. Definitely tap into the Mass Sound Review. You'll hear me play that all throughout this shit. But yeah. You know, G Nipsey, he's been doing a lot of shit within the city. So definitely tap into him if you haven't been. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for new music on my side. I'm still playing SZA's shit.
Facts. I
You
played
feel
that
me?
cooking today.
I did too.
Still playing SZA's shit. So shout out to him for that. And besides that, yeah, I don't think I'm listening to anything else. Everything kind of just on repeat. That City
I'm
of
still
God
listening to
shit
Gunna
still go
shit.
crazy.
Still listening to Gunna
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Gunna, he did his thing with Drip Season 2. Safe,
Forever.
Get Home
Drip
Safe.
Season 4.
Part 1, still listening to that.
Safe, yeah, right. They got some joints on that too, right?
I always forget,
Facts.
like every year I forget about him for a select period of time, and then I always rediscover how great he is. I need a J. Cole album.
I do
Another
too.
one?
What do you mean another one?
He gave you one last year. Yo.
What does last year have to do with anything?
Which
Yeah.
means on schedule,
I know,
you're not
but I
getting one
hate when
until
he
next
does
year.
that. I hate
Every
when he
artist
does
does that. You get an album every 2 years from artists. Every
Yeah,
That's
but
artist
not
J.
true.
Cole-
Dirk
J.
gives
Cole
me
be
an album
playing.
every year.
He gives you an album and a mixtape.
Jake will be playing.
It's still
That's
fire.
same thing as Drake. Drake does the same thing. He does album mixtape.
Devin.
So Drake drops every year technically, but he still follows the schedule of album
Okay,
every
okay.
2
Let me
years.
rephrase.
That's all I'm saying.
I need J. Cole to drop.
Yes.
A project.
Heard.
Whether it be a mixtape,
He's
an
not
EP.
going to.
Yeah, he's not.
I know he's not going to because this nigga knows he's hot shit.
Yep.
You can't tell him shit. You
Yep.
can't rap with him about shit. So he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And I respect it.
He's
And
in
he
his
said
own
that.
lane.
He said that on the song with Benny.
Facts. But I also feel like Cole will not drop again until Kendrick drops.
Kendrick ain't dropping anytime soon.
Oh, yes, he is. He's dropping.
Anyway.
Him and SZA are dropping.
This nigga performed at the Super Bowl for you.
SZA's dropping first before Kendrick. But as soon as SZA's out, Kendrick is next. That's all I'm
waiting
letting
for
you know.
hers
You
as
feel me?
well.
I'm sleeping.
But I don't
She's
think Cole
playing
is dropping
games.
again until Kendrick drops. But yeah, that's pretty much it for new music. Let's go ahead and roll into our reality checks. Then we'll do our vibes of the week. Rich, go ahead, start us off.
My reality check is health is wealth. As I started this episode telling y'all, I was dying this weekend, fever, runny nose. That's about it. Sweating in bed. Feel a lot better now, but it just made me self-reflect a little bit about what I was doing to take care of my body. Was I hydrating enough? Was I eating enough vitamin C, vitamin D? Was I stretching? And I wasn't doing any of those things. So I took the time out of my day yesterday to just go out grocery shopping and get everything I needed to get myself back into some good health, get the nutrients I needed, started stretching, exercising. I feel a lot better. So like I said, my reality check is your health is wealth. You got to prioritize that shit because we're young now and we can get through the ailments and diseases we have. But if we don't manage that pain, that suffering we're going through now, it's going to be 10 times worse by the time we get older. So health is wealth.
Heard.
All right. Just continuing on with preparing yourself for the future, taking care of yourself for the future. I did a meeting with a business manager and talked about my money and how in terms of saving and stuff like that. So I just, in a way, tell people prepare yourself for the future. Talk to whoever you need to talk to learn about certain things, and especially when it comes to money, with mortgages and loans and all that fun stuff. And so that's what I did today, and that was a lot to take in. So if you haven't done that, I would recommend doing so. See how you like it and just take in whatever information that they're going to give you.
And then for my reality check is to stop depending on people to get shit done. When you can just do it yourself, to be honest. It's great to get help every now and then. It's great for some shit to be a team effort. But at the end of the day, you got to know that if you got priorities and you got shit to do, like for you, no one is going to do that shit for you. You got to go ahead and just do that shit on your own. You can't wait for anybody to do that shit for you. You can't wait for anyone to help you. You can't wait for anyone to lob you and assist. You just got to go out and create your own opportunity, chase your own bag, claim your own time. Just go do it yourself. You feel me? It'll teach you to become more independent. It'll teach you to be more strong-willing and just be able to think on your feet under dire circumstances. You feel me? So that's just what I'm going to pass on to all of y'all. Stop depending on people to do shit for you. Just go out there, find some way to do it yourself. All right? We had maybe 2 days within the past few weeks of warm weather, and that shit was just a tease. That shit was a tease for the summer that's to come. You feel me? Mans is outside and ready. What they said, no masks. Hey, they said no vaccines. Hey, we out there.
Be a vagabond.
You feel me? Outside. But yeah, that was my vibe of the week. All right, and that was the end of the episode. Thank you for everyone that tapped in. Make sure you're following us on our socials at The Urban Product. Follow us on our Twitter. I got to admit, I got to do more work on the Twitter. So tap in with us there. Tap in with us on TikTok. Tap in with us everywhere. You feel me? We everywhere out there. And yeah, y'all got anything to say before we bounce?
Have a great week, guys. We're supposed to have like nicer weather, so be outside. That's it.
What can I say? Actually, this is exactly what I'm gonna say to you. Brush your teeth and wipe your fucking asses. You feel me?
Word.
Like I haven't said that shit in a while, but like some of y'all dirty booty ass niggas I be seeing at the gym, wipe your fucking ass. Brush your teeth. There's no reason you should be walking with people in public, walking up to someone in the morning in public, and your breath stank. Hot fire. There's no reason for that. Brush your teeth, wipe your ass, do your laundry. Really, this is shit your mom should have taught you. Because I know a lot of you out here don't do that on a consistent basis. Trust me, I know. So please get on that.
All right. And with that being said, it's been your boy DME.
Nah, bro, I've been at the gym, bro. The nigga, yo, that ain't even like workout stench. That's just like, nigga, you don't wipe. Like, what's good with you? Doing squats and shit sound like you shit yourself. Like, what's good with you, my nigga? But yo, it's been your boy Cozy Rich.
It's been your girl Imani.
And you have been listening to the Urban Products. We will go ahead and catch y'all next week.
Love.
I'm a real nigga, cash spinner, back up on bad bitches, love busy. Ain't no blamer, ain't no spinner. Money I know, don't buy no Birkin, mind your nickel. Beat the charges, came back home and got it poppin'. Franco dollars, all inside the nigga wallet. Being broke, ain't no option, money away. The main topic, when my partner made a promise to my mama.